PEB maintenance. Best practices for owners. Simple, regular maintenance can stretch the lifespan of your pre-engineered steel building, helping it to withstand the ravages of time and weather. Performing preventative maintenance also reduces your year-to-year costs by addressing issues as they arise. It depends on the environmental conditions where your building is located. Here is our general guide. If your building is located within 5 kilometers of the sea, or in a high-pollution industrial area, we recommend that you carry out maintenance every 3 months. If the level of pollution is average, or the environment is quite humid, we recommend maintenance every 4 months. If your building is located in a low-pollution industrial area or dry desert regions, maintenance every 6 months is desirable. Start right away. Commence immediately after a project is erected or modified. Make sure there is nothing left touching the exterior. It's not uncommon for tools, ladders, or steel panels to be left lying around. Put everything away so there's no unnecessary weight that will strain the building or harm its surface. Check the roof. Metal shavings that are left on the roof have a raw surface area and can lead to rust. Debris and small items such as screws, pop rivets, drill bits or any ferrous object should be removed by sweeping with a soft nylon brush. Do this whenever any trade, such as electricians, plumbers, air conditioning technicians, steel erectors, has worked on the roof. Large items such as sheet metal cut-offs should be removed by hand to avoid damaging the surface of the panels. Give your building a good wash. Sand and dust retain salt and moisture which will eventually break down the paint and zinc layers, resulting in corrosion of the base metal. Hence, removing dirt, soot, or organic matter that has accumulated on the surfaces can preserve the appearance of your building and prevent the cladding from becoming blemished or stained. A good wash will also keep fungus or other undesirable microbes from growing. Sand and dust can be removed by washing with clean potable water in a soft nylon brush, working from the highest point to the lowest, followed by a final rinse using a hose and clean potable water. If your building is located in high-pollution industrial areas, or close to marine environments, water alone may not be sufficient. A mild detergent diluted with water can be applied by hand with a soft bristled brush. A final rinse with clean potable water should follow. You can also power wash but do it at low pressure. For oil, grease, tar wax, or similar substances, mineral spirits can be used followed by a mild detergent solution and a clean potable water rinse. Do not use caustic or abrasive cleaners as they may damage the paint and zinc layers. Be sure to test your cleaning solution to make sure it's compatible with your building's surface materials by applying on test areas that are concealed or inconspicuous. Gutters, roof sheets, sheltered areas under eaves or canopies, and upper portions of walls or roof extensions are the most vulnerable areas of your building, and they are an essential part of your PEB's moisture protection system. Make sure your gutters and downspouts are always clear. If your gutters and downspouts get clogged by dirt, leaves, or twigs, standing water can corrode and rust adjacent building components. Eave gutters and valley gutters should be thoroughly cleaned with a mild detergent solution in a soft nylon brush, and then rinsed with clean potable water. Downspouts should be clear of blockage and the downspout discharge should have adequate drainage area. Removing debris is as simple as squirting it with a hose and directing the debris along the gutters and into the downspouts. Bigger debris should be removed by hand while wearing protective gloves and safety goggles. If you spot minor damage to panels or trims during routine maintenance, lightly abrade the affected area. If base metal is exposed, apply 1 coat of zinc chromate primer, and then apply 1 coat of matching touch-up paint. Equipment located through or adjacent to roof and wall panels may cause moisture buildup on or near the panel. Always check and avoid the following. 1. Water runoff from air conditioning units. 2. Open water storage tanks adjacent to panels. 3. Steam outlets. 4. Acid storage. 5. Copper pipes fastened to steel panel. Check for evidence of exposure, damage, or moisture. Birds and rodents can find gaps in steel buildings and build nests. Look out for the presence of any nests to stop holes from occurring before they happen. Holes caused by pests can lead to unwanted outside air presence. If your insulation maintains contact with the air, it risks water contamination. Moisture will prevent insulation from functioning effectively. This leads to great energy expenditure to heat or cool your pre-engineered steel building. When moisture trapped in your insulation lingers on your walls, the risk of mold and rust increases, succumbing to corrosion and steel panels bending. Inspect your building's insulation regularly to ensure it hasn't been compromised in any way. All pre-engineered steel buildings come with a variety of building accessories such as doors, air vents, and overhead cranes. Here's a guide to maintaining some common accessories. To maintain personnel doors, lubricate hinges and lock set, and remove the dirt and grit from the threshold. Ensure the door doesn't swing back and strike the wall panels, as this will sprain the hinges and damage the panels. To maintain sliding doors, regularly clean the bottom guide to remove sand and stones. To maintain roll-up doors, clean and lubricate the chain and the reduction drive gears. To maintain power vents, clean the fan blades to remove buildup of dust and dirt. For crane maintenance, after the first 45 days of operation, check the high-strength bolts on crane beams and the main frame connections are tight. Repeat this check every 6 months. All bracings, the crane rail and end stopper should also be checked every 6 months. Check the ground level. The ground level should be at least 150 mm below the base of the wall panel. Accumulations of wind-blown sand should be removed. Plants and shrubs surrounding the building should not touch the wall panel as they may scratch the painted panels. Take care of the fasteners. Pre-engineered steel buildings have different components that are bolted together on-site during erection. Fasteners such as nuts, rivets, anchor bolts, and screws, if damaged, can compromise the structural integrity of your building. Fasteners that are loose should be tightened. If fasteners are damaged, please approach a professional such as your building erector to replace them immediately because it can affect the load distribution of the entire structure. Always exercise extreme caution and keep safe during maintenance works. Leave maintenance work to professional maintenance staff. Nova Buildings has compiled a list of safety tips such as stepping on valleys of roof panels rather than the ribs, and walking on the purlin screw line whenever possible. Please refer to Nova Buildings Maintenance Manual for Owners for the complete list of safety tips. A periodic maintenance logbook should be kept for reference. Ensure maintenance dates are recorded and signed by the maintenance staff.